Hey everyone, I'm Emily Mingledorff with Word Kids. I most recently co-created the new Word Kids musical, Legends at Camp Garner Creek. Today on our Word Kids Wednesday, we're going to talk about how you teach new music to your seasonal children's choir. Musicals are a great way to build your children's ministries, even if you don't have a consistent children's choir where you perform and rehearse consistently. There are pros and cons to that. The major drawback to that approach is that when you introduce new music to your children, they are not always choir ready because they're not used to consistently rehearsing and singing and reading music and so on and so forth. But just a couple hurdles that we need to overcome with this approach. A couple of pointers I've got for you. One, send home the listening CD. If you send home the listening CD, they become familiar with the music before they ever get to church, and they already know the words. And they walk into the children's ministries area, they hear the music, and they start singing it without even being prompted. So it's just a great way to really introduce the music without having to do any work, really. So I really encourage you to use those resources. Also, I encourage you to go ahead and get the books. I know this sounds weird, but the kids love to follow along in the books. And here is where it really gets weird. What I have found our kids do is they not only want to follow along in the book, they are really curious about what the notes mean. So just a few basic lessons in music for them is all it takes to really get them to understand it better and then sing it better. So you want to just teach them a couple of basic things. One is, what is a note? What is a bar? What is a rest? What is a crescendo? And why do all of those things matter? And when you do that, the kids will begin to see, oh wow, this note looks different from this one, and this one is connected to this one. Why is this connected? Does this mean that we sing this word differently? Why, yes, it does. Let's go over that. So it's just a great way to add so much to your musical without even knowing it. Now there's one more way that pointer I want to give you when you're introducing new music to your kids, and that is invite another team member in, another staff member, your worship arts director, your choir director, whomever it is at your church who serves that in that role. Invite them in to teach the kids then how to sing, how to stand appropriately so they can breathe properly, make sure that they're breathing from their diaphragm and not their chest. I have to bring in my worship arts leader because I'm not a singer, and I can't really teach the kids how to do that. But I have found that it's so much nicer to have a teammate who collaborates with me on that. But it's also great for the kids. It's also a way for them to get to know another staff member, and for the staff member to get to know them, and to really begin to pick out the kids who are really interested in music, and planting those seeds for ministry as they grow into their adult years. So I hope this was helpful to you, and I know you're going to do a great job with your musicals, and just wishing you the best and excited about the possibilities. Thanks, and have a great day from Word Kids.